Said, all they want you to do is stay invisible. They want you to stay invisible and keep oppressing you, and stay invisible and then exploit you on your invisibility. Just stay invisible.
State Farm is announcing the Good Neighbor Relief Program.
We're returning $2 billion.
And you're trying to do a favor, right? Because you read the plasma screen. They're like, put it on and advertise this.
Being a good neighbor
I'm like,
means
what the
everything. Like a good neighbor, State
I'm
Farm.
just eating my foot is stumbling on the goddamn ground.
Why do you need insurance? After 40, a guy loses free
Oh,
testosterone.
shit. I will harass him for the rest of my life to get my money and then make sure I'm doing the greater fate good.
Workouts are incredible now. I'm feeling stronger, more energetic, with a lot more.
You depress me and my dogs and my cats. You depress us.
I knew someone who was
And then I'm not this.
How does he do that?
It's easy. Just send a text to get a complimentary bottle.
Frank's right. Now you can claim a complimentary bottle of award-winning Nugenix by texting direct to 321-321. Its unique formula is powered by Testofen, a patented key ingredient clinically researched.
You should be mad they gave this guy a promotion. You should be mad at forced camaraderie. And you should be mad at tech that makes things worse. But you're not mad. Because you have E-Trade, whose tech makes life easier by automatically adding technical patterns and charts and helping you understand what they mean. Don't get mad. Get E-Trade's simplified technical analysis.
Inside the financial crisis.
We as a nation must fight this.
As economic concern continues to permeate the country, Mark's experts detail the president's
You're
efforts
worried and angry,
and
and depressed and tired, and they say don't get mad.
24/7 to ensure that we have
Just clean up around
keep the
there.
customers connected and making sure people were staying safe.
And we're still on the road, solving critical issues as they arise.
I don't know. I don't know what's going to way man. I don't know.
Go to xfinity.com/prepare.
I don't even hear this guy like feeling on here. I don't know what that is.
At SMUD, we're used to working through storms, but nothing like this. That's why we won't shut off power for non-payment during this difficult time, and why we'll work with
Hey,
you
look,
on
it
payment
kind of
arrangements
around
and
I
energy
don't give a
assistance
fuck
rates.
about.
All the support
It kind of
we
surrounding people I don't really give a fuck about
If
at
you need
all.
help, or if you
Either
need
way,
help
you
others,
know what I'm talking
visit
about?
us at smud.org/coronavirus.
Prove me wrong.
Please be safe
Prove
and
me
stay
wrong.
well
I'll
as
call my
we weather
lawyer.
this storm together. SMUD, powering forward
Oh, I got it for
together.
you. You're a loser. You don't got shit on me.
America uniting against the Chinese communists.
I'm totally upset. My reaction is totally upset.
Americans now view
Is that
China as a threat.
No,
This
I'm
is a
totally
big
upset.
time.
I'm saying a reaction. I'm totally upset because they kick you out of
Two-thirds
job,
Americans
and so
now
that
view China
ridicule you. I
negatively.
mean, your market
That's
your
also
life,
up pretty big.
and so that make you
The
stand in two
feelings
different
are
places
pretty
at one
much
time,
bipartisan.
and so
Almost all
just
Republicans
always play
and
sideways
most
with you,
Democrats
against you,
agree.
not for you at
The
all.
trade war,
And then,
human
like,
rights
you go
abuses,
outside, and then-
Chinese pollution,
And no,
and
it's
now
true.
the
It's true. I'm a
coronavirus
spook. I may be. I'm
have
bipolar. Yeah, maybe things
dramatically
upset me
darkened
and weaken me.
American
Okay.
Our
Yeah,
problem
maybe.
isn't with the
Maybe,
Chinese
yeah.
people. It's with the
Maybe this
Chinese
is propaganda I
regime.
don't really listen to.
America
Maybe
and
that
China
appeases
are on
me
a
though. That
dangerous
calms me
collision
down a little
course.
bit.
And our
Be
politicians
like,
need to wake
to hear
up
something
and
like
oppose
Clinton
the
Foundation,
communist
but
China's
don't be
quest
mad.
for world
Clinton Foundation,
domination.
don't be mad.
This is a war to be the world's sole superpower.
That right there. That right there.
This is
That's
a
a
war
no rules
for
apply.
jobs, for technology, and
That's
for
a no
resources.
rules apply.
From hacking to the fentanyl to the espionage to stirring up trouble in North Korea.
Everybody's talking about higher.
China is
Everybody
taking
pins
the
you
great
on.
game very,
I'm
very
going to play my
seriously.
role. I'm going to sit up here
We need to
and I'm going
rebuild
to
our
sit up
economy
here and I'm
and
sitting and
realign
film
it
my role.
away from
Because you
cheap
got that
Chinese
whole
labor
perfect, you got
and
that
cheap
whole
Chinese
perfect male
imports.
clinic. What do you call
I'll
it?
pay a little bit more. I don't care.
Leningrad
As long as it's
Alliance.
American made.
I'm not gonna fuck around
Look
with
at the
that
mess
shit.
we're
I'm
in
not
now
gonna touch that. I
because
don't
we
know
don't
what that
make
is.
drugs and healthcare.
The bottom
supplies
line
enough.
is,
Imagine
I'm
if a
paying-
real war starts. They're costly, even deadly strings attached to doing business and coming
There's
to
no
China.
point. There's xenophobia.
We need to be strategic
Look
about
at
the long game.
Look at the
We're headed towards a
offenses
superpower battle. You
of
can
the
see coming a
xenophobia.
mile
First
away.
of all, we're exploiting.
And we need to
the
fight to
xenophobia.
win. Just like we did against the Soviet Union, and just
And there's
like we
nothing
did
else
against
to do.
radical
And we're
Islam.
just getting loaded now
And we're in a
because
propaganda war
we're
too.
counting our
And
money.
the media, they don't even
Alright,
realize
is that
it.
really like
Here's a
fair?
quote
Is
from
that
the
really
state-run
not
Chinese
fair,
paper,
man?
The Global Times.
It's not
Ready?
fucking fair.
The
I'm like,
COVID-19
dude,
spread in the U.S. is almost
I'm like,
like
man,
that
is
of
that
a
coming like-
primitive
is that like-
society.
Is that
It
like?
should not have been like this if the U.S. had the slightest.
It's like
sign of
koalas sitting in the front
To put it bluntly, the U.S. is no match for China in terms of
How about like complete victimizations?
and mobilization. The U.S. political system has been hit by the pandemic.
It's almost kind of like a shame that.
And we were willing to
it's
show understanding for that. After all,
okay, maybe I'm lying, right? Because I just
system
did that,
has
and
its
I become my
weaknesses.
cat, right?
This lie went all over the world.
I'm a liar,
In the
right?
Middle East, in
I'm a liar.
Africa, and the CIA, they're now
So
saying
what
China
about
was
it? How did I
sending
know
us
Fox News
text
didn't do
messages
that?
with
I
fake
don't know
news
about
in them,
that.
trying to scare us and divide us.
No,
during the
dude, no
pandemic.
one cares about the
But America
conspiracy
can't be
theory.
divided.
No one cares
We need
about
to
that,
unite.
okay? Only people
It's a
that care
matter of
about that
life
is
and
the
death.
people that understand that.
Joining me now, former Trump White House chief strategist and host of the War Room Pandemic radio show, Steve Bannon, who's been warning about China for almost a decade, it seems like. Steve, do you think America, including Democrats, have the stomach for this fight?
Right? I don't know.
We have to have the stomach for this fight, and I think we do, Jesse. I think it's very clear. This is a
Yeah,
fight
man.
for freedom. Remember, this is the Chinese people are the innocent victims. This is about a totalitarian
This
regime.
guy's like, what do you call it?
Every bit
Joe
as
one
brutal,
exclusive.
Every bit as
He's like pulling
cold-blooded,
Universal
every
Silence
bit
of
as
the Lambs.
tough as the Nazis in the
And they tell you about
1930s.
that. This is
They've got
only
to
like
be
a
confronted. Right now, we're in an information and economic war, and this is a hot war, as you just laid out. You know, in your opening monologue, you talked about New York City. Let's think about it for a second. New York was such a hot spot because of JFK, because of the travel coming in from China. The Chinese Communist Party knew in late December that they had human-to-human transmission and community spread. They hid it. They hid it from the World Health Organization, who did a terrible job. The World Health Organization tweeted out on January 14th.
This is like an access database, right? This is access database or like Social Security numbers,
there's no
right?
human-to-human transmission. The Chinese Communist Party
Think
knew
about
it.
that, man.
They went around
Think
the
about
world
identity
and
theft.
vacuumed up all
Identity
the
theft and
PPE,
identity crisis at
knowing
the
that
same
they would
time.
need it, and
You're
later they could
suffering
use it as leverage
identity
against
theft
countries.
and
When
identity
President Trump
crisis at the
stopped
same time,
traveling,
and
that's what
identity
kept him in New York.
exploitation.
New York
Okay,
was
so
10
what
times worse.
of
If he
those
had not
three
stopped traveling
things
from China on January 31st,
and not be able to sue against these sack state terrorists that are surrounding me? And so like with their little square little punks and stuff like that that work for them because they're dumb. But look at what I just said, okay? Exploitation of identity crisis, identity theft, and all that stuff. And those three things I said.
What
What
the
about
Chinese
it, man?
Communist Party done with the slave
What about
labor in China. This is
And
about the
people
freedom
like,
of the Chinese
oh,
people.
we're going to
We
loot
have
him.
to confront
We're
it.
going
We
to
don't
loot
have a
him.
choice.
And
This
I don't
is-
really know what to
this is
say.
this
You say a
generation's
Clinton
co-investment.
Foundation to
We
say
have to
a
confront
Clinton
this,
Foundation
and
says
we
this,
have to
and
beat
you're
it.
premature, and you're what do you call it?
During the
Basically,
Cold
you're
War, you had a full mobilization
what do you
in
call
this
it?
country against the Russians.
Side.
I mean, to a certain extent.
And why is it when I opened my
Hollywood
door,
was on
nobody was out
our
there?
side.
So,
You know,
I mean,
you
so
had
now, I
movies
mean,
against the Russians,
every
so, Russian was a bad
and I'm still
guy.
thinking about it.
You
I'm
had
still thinking
Rocky,
about
you
it.
had Rambo,
Just
you
don't
had
be
all
mad,
that
right? Don't be mad.
What I'm
I think
afraid
I opened my door,
of
nobody was
now is
outside.
that these
And now people are
parent
outside now.
companies,
Again.
these movie houses,
Okay.
these studios, they're too much in business with China. They
So this is
wouldn't
media
make
and
a
so
Chinese
and these people are
guy
proud
the
outside
bad
of our
guy
door
in
to
any
be like
motion
in their
picture
voice to be
because
so
they're afraid
proud
to
about
offend
like
them because they
but
know
like
they'll just
how they're
pull
like
the
proud
rug out of any
voices and stuff like that,
distribution deal in that
of how they
country
are like
with billions of
self-righteous
people
and
there.
stuff like that,
And
in their
how
red
do you
shorts
fight
or whatever it
an
is,
enemy
and big
that
butts
you're
and red
so
shorts,
economically
and like you know what I'm
entrenched
talking about, and like
'Cause we weren't like
and seeing
that
that bit
before.
hiding like behind their
It's not like
their
in bed,
xenophobic
it's not like
ways
in
and
business,
stuff like
they're in
that.
bed. The financial
Dude,
community,
there's
the
an
corporate
invisible
community, particularly
authority,
the media. A couple years ago,
minority.
the
There's
movie
an
Red
invisible
Dawn had to be
invisible
pulled
identity,
before it was
and it's
released.
an
They
identity
kinda redone so
crisis,
as not to insult
and it's
the
a what do you
Chinese
call it?
Communist
And it's
Party.
and it's a
Remember,
victimization
we had
in
a
general,
place
and
in
it's
the Cold
exploitation
War was about
of that.
rapprochement,
Those three
détente,
things
didn't run
alone
with them.
is a
And
upped up,
Ronald
is a
Reagan came
messed
along and said,
up,
"Hey,
is
how
a
about
messed
this?
up
We win,
life
they
to be
lose."
in.
That's the
Okay,
attitude
is a messed up
we've got to take
generation,
today.
a
And I think you're seeing
lifespan
it. That
to
Pew-
live.
that Pew
Okay,
research,
I'm not
Jesse,
privileged.
was shocking.
I'm not
And I tell you
predisposed
who it
to
shocked
be a
the
lazy
most. The totalitarian
SOB
dictators,
that doesn't do
the
anything for
Beijing,
generations
see the
and
American
generations
people coming
and
together.
learn how to
This is
receive
what's gonna unite us. This is the
GA
new fight
and
for
with their
freedom,
Dartmouth
to free the Chinese people,
Dartmouth
to break the
uppers who
firewall.
like I'm
Once they
real,
get
I
their
keep it
freedom,
real,
they're
I
gonna
got
overthrow
hood
this
friends.
dictatorship.
And so look, I
I'm
haven't
gonna
been
tell
here
you,
long enough.
that's what's
I
gonna
haven't
lead
been
the
here
world
long
to peace
enough.
and prosperity is the
And that doesn't
removal
mean
of the
anything to
Chinese
me
Communist
because
Party.
your life, you know what I'm saying? If I had to breathe this
Yeah,
shit in
that's
your
gonna be
life,
tough to cleave the
you know
people
what?
away
It'd be a
from
whole
the
lot. It'd be a
Chinese
whole lot
Communist
cleaner,
Party.
a
It's gonna
whole
take
lot better
a
than
lot
what
of
yours
work.
is.
So we have our work cut out for
You know
us.
what? I
Steve,
don't really
thanks very much, and thanks for for talking about this.